Hi guys, it's your girl Yummy.com. Thank you for joining me, internet friends. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and overall vibing and being here to join me on another tumultuous and beautiful fan journey. We are talking about the women of the night, the horrors behind the beauty, the nightmare pop princesses of K-pop, and that is Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher is a 7-member girl group formed of the most crackhead and somehow introverted people you will ever see. It's really giving The Boys energy, where it's just like, we don't know if you're insane or silent, and that worries us. And one of the things that I love and that makes Dreamcatcher stand out, obviously, is their concept of kind of being darker and rockier tones. They are very much into their rock eras during their title tracks from the very beginning. And I will be linking a video down below that got me into Dreamcatcher, and I will start on that conversation. Which is called Dreamcatcher Dodging Disbandment and Other Extreme Sports. I did not listen. Let me read back that. So in my early years of BTS, so like 2018, I would say, like around 2018, I started to listen to BTS more, and I think I went on a road trip and I didn't have time to make a BTS playlist, so I just found a K-pop playlist where there was a lot of BTS songs on it. On this playlist, there was also a song called Piri by Dreamcatcher that had, I think, dropped or whatever recently, pretty recently. I fell in love. Like, I loved the little, I fell in love with the melodicness, the rockiness. One of the things, I used to love K-pop in high school, but I was like a girly who like stopped loving K-pop because like I went into like alternative R&B and stuff. But like high school was very much my like Paramore rock phase and my K-pop phase, and this band combined both of them together. And that itched a part of my brain that I did not know needed itching so desperately. So once that came along, I only listened to like Piri and like eventually Deja Vu and those were the two songs that I really like, were listening to, and I was like, yeah, I like Dreamcatcher, but I just like, I only know these two songs. But because I would listen to them on YouTube, a video popped up called Dodging Disbandment and Other Extreme Sports. I only watched it because that title is hilarious to me. I love witty titles, and I was like, oh, I'm sold. So then I started watching the video, and it is by this creator named Mira. I highly recommend her channel. I think that she makes the most amazing video essays and is just so insightful. She says the most beautiful things.
Dreamcatcher has something of a wild story. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they may or may not be caught up in some cosmic duel between two ancient gods. One who wants them to succeed, and one who wants to destroy them at all costs. Dreamcatcher is a girl group under Happy Face Entertainment, and they've been around since 2014. Kind of. The group has released 6 mini albums of reasonable success. Kind of. And they achieved their first win in September of 2019. Kind of.
Her video is what really got me into Dreamcatcher and being like, oh wow, they were minx but before, like they really went through all this, like they had their first win robbed, like all these things. And I was like, you know, you grow attached to people and you start rooting for them hardcore. And the video also gave you a taste of each of their title tracks, which then led me to what was one of my favorite music videos and favorite songs, like, of Dreamcatcher. Like, really, it was so slept on and underrated. I loved Hangdong's orange hair. I think about that hair every day of my life. oh my gosh, I'm like, I want my hair to be like that, but I know I can't pull it off like she can. So I used to stay away from it, but I'm like, I wish I could. I think about it all the time, and it's beautiful. And then it also led me into actually seeing the Deja Vu music video, which I had never seen, which was wild to me. And then that led me through the Nightmare series, and like that led me through all of the concepts and the storylines. And I'm a big storyline girl. I love a good storyline, but it's not always the end all be all. Not everything needs to have a storyline, but the fact that they did, and it was so well done, really moved me to tears. So I just was hooked into Dreamcatcher since then. I have the light stick. Literally, it's the best light stick in K-pop. Like, I can't explain. My alt group is BTS, and currently like 17 and Dreamcatcher are like my sub alt groups. But my alt groups are BTS, and I can admit that their light stick ain't compared to Dreamcatcher's. Dreamcatcher's extends into a staff. It comes with a robe. It is the most insane thing I have ever seen in my life, and I love it. So they have the best light stick in K-pop, and that's beating out the Carrot light stick, the 17 karat light stick, because that version 2 obviously is also amazing. So that's wild to me. And then I went to their concert. I saw them live. One of my favorite songs to see them perform live is Black or White, and it is amazing. Black or white, black or white. They're just such a powerhouse in vocals and live vocals. 꿈을 건너서 숲을 너머로 선명해지는 그곳으로 가. You are the cause of my euphoria. I wish that it could be like that. Why can't we be like that? 'Cause I'm yours, I'm yours. Oh, why can't you hold me in the street? Why can't I kiss you on the dance floor? Speechless, 'cause I breathe when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me? 'Cause I know that I won't go speechless. All I know is I won't go speechless. Speechless. I'm in a bag, in the bag, yeah. When you say them breasts, just stick off like my ass, yeah. 아무 일을 못써 날 겁내. 내 괴롭혀 내 꿈만 꾸게 해. 난 춤추고 놀래. 가위 눌린 너의 그 몸 위에 주문을 걸면 아무 일도 못 stop. Take it too far. Now I know what you are.
too far when I sold you my heart. How'd it get so dark? I saw a star. 불을 질러 심장을 태워 널 미치게 하고 싶어. B.I.G. Yeah, we went like this. 모두 다 같이 좀 맞은 것처럼. Bang bang bang. 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 다 꼼짝 마라. 다 꼼짝 마. 다 꼼짝 마라. 다 꼼짝 마.
And they also, one of the things I love about them and why they're kind of like, I'm not saying that I don't stan girl groups. Like, I do like some girl groups. Like, I like, you know, La Seraphim. I like Oh My Girl. Like, there's some girl groups that I really do love. But Dreamcatcher is the only group that I would call, like, my alt bias. Like, I biased this group. I ride for these girls. And one of that things is that their choreo is so complex and beautiful. If you see their choreo for Wind Blows or Odd Eye, Black or White, like any of their choreos are like just insane pieces of artistry. And I'm talking about them right now. They had a comeback recently. I'm sure they're gonna go on tour very soon because they are one of the bands, like I think I talked about it in my Card video, if that one comes out first or if this one comes out first. Them, 17 and Card, I feel like are always on tour for some reason. I don't know, maybe they're poor, I don't know, but they're just always on tour, so I know that they're gonna come back and gear up, especially after this such a successful comeback with Bon Voyage. Bon Voyage is like such a breath of fresh air for me. At first, it's a grower, not a shower. Sorry, that's a wild statement to say, but it's like it grew on me, I would say. Like, I watched it, I listened to it. I wasn't used to it because I'm very much used to like the Dreamcatcher way of being straight hard rock, you know, kind of vibe. I wasn't used to it, but then I just all of a sudden saw myself going all the time, just whoof, whoof. Like I'm Sua teaching Hongju and Yoonho on Idol Radio, by the way, hilarious, and it's just fucking like her, love them, but like I just saw myself like just bon voyage, like I just saw myself doing it everywhere. In the shower, I fell in the shower doing this. Like I was bon voyage, and I just like bent too much and I just chickled because it was just so good. Anyways, that's kind of my fan journey. I started with Piri and then I worked my way through after seeing I wouldn't say it's a guide, but it's a guide. I mean, Dreamcatcher Dodging Disbandments and Other Extreme Sports is a guide. So I kind of just immediately went into that and then I just got hooked ever since. I think their theme is so different and unique. I think that their choreo is always spot on. And I think that I love that they are just like not like felt to be held to the pressure. Again, it's one of those groups that are ahead of the curve, kind of, because like even when everyone was doing cute concepts, even when the boy groups were doing cute concepts, they were like, no, we are sugar-coated black tar heroin things of your nightmares. Watch out. And they stuck to their guns and it really paid off for them, and I love it, and I'm always excited to hear them. Their vocals are insane, their dancing is amazing. Sua choreographs. I want her to choreograph more because she's so good. With that being said, that's kind of my fan journey with Dreamcatcher. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Yummy.com. Don't worry, I'll be back, so stay tuned, my internet friends. Bon voyage.